젖불로 충전 윤들이 우시막 일과분이 대연 분수라.
چه خاطر دولت داره زمینه کاری زمینه تحصیلی زمینه روزانه چه حقی ما شریک حکومت است
خب ولی کسایی هست که حقوق خودم میدونن و حقوق خودم مطالبه میکنن اما یعنی کمک گوش شنوا کم است مردم هایی هست که فرض حق تحصیل خود میخواین حق کار خود میخواین متقاعدین است که هر روز با ما زنگ میزنن میگه حق تقاعد ما باید اجرا شود
Однако она была очень грустной, непригодной для письма. Считается, что Салон обобщил опыт своих предшественников. В качестве бумажного сырья он использовал дешевые материалы, привязал кору, расписывая снова старые ткани. В результате многочисленных экспериментов ему удалось получить настоящую тело. В начале второго века нашей эры бумага, изобретенная Цайлонием, была уже вполне пригодна для письма. Цайлон полагал, что текст, сделанный торговой дощечкой, шел, потому до этого писали в Китае. Появление бумаги называют революционным событием в развитии материалов для письма.
Я читал, что до изобретения ГИ один придворный министр написал доклад императору на 3000 бамбуковых дощечках.
И культурной жизни сегодняшнего Китая. Путешествия, традиционная медицина, пекинская опера, модная музыка, киноэкран. Кунг-фу. Не переключайтесь. Все самое интересное о Китае ждет вас в эфире Международного радио Китая.
The film follows civilians seeking shelter in a photography studio. As a major theater in the world's anti-fascist war, China continues to call for peace and an honest reflection of history. The Nanjing massacre took place when Japanese invaders captured the city on December the 13th, 1937. Over the course of 6 weeks, they killed about 300,000 Chinese civilians and unarmed soldiers in one of the most barbaric episodes of World War II. For more, my colleague Song Ruixing spoke with Dr. Zhou Mi from the Chinese Academy of International Trade and Economic Cooperation.
Dr. Zhou, looking at the box office of August, Dr. Right surpassed 1.5 billion RMB within just 10 days of release. I've also noted that this summer's film lineup has been quite diverse, including historical and suspense and sci-fi genres. So aside from Dr. Right, another historical film, which is about the Japanese Imperial Army Unit 731, is also scheduled for release. So what makes historical films like these stand out among so many choices?
Well, in my understanding that, the people are really want to have some different demands after they want to go to the cinemas. I think that maybe there are two main reasons why we are saying that, the historic films are so popular. The first one is that people are really trying to think about what has passed, like for the World War II, and what's the impact of that to the common people, to the different countries, people. And the second, I think that they want to also to have some kind of information to share with their children. I mean, the generation after the generation, maybe something will be forgotten, but I think that people, especially Chinese people, are really want to pass on the understanding and the memory about that war to next generation of the children. Well, if you are looking at the topics are, I think that we're really diversified in different areas, and it's also about the nature of the films. The directors are trying to express their understanding about a certain topic. I think that based on these topics, they are trying to deliver some kind of messages to the possible audience. It's not only about what they want to do. It's also about their understanding about the market. Because when they are trying to cast our film, I think that they have prepared to have some investigation about the demands of the people, and they are trying to catch up with those demands. These are some of the reasons that we can find that the directors are trying to express their opinions, and also to use some historical pictures or videos to show the people what has happened there in the last century.
Exactly, like this kind of film provokes a range of intense emotions. So from your opinion, how can international films and even documentaries help bridge historical understanding between countries with different perspectives on the Second World War?
Well, we know that different people have different understanding based on their culture, their habits, or their intendance of doing businesses. I think that for the different countries, maybe there are some of the common rules, like we respect the people's lives, we respect the common people. We want to take more care about the weaker parts or weaker stakeholders. I think based on those kind of principles that we are not just trying to observe one affairs from one angle. So internationally, I would say that the directors or some kind of movie stars or other peoples, they are trying to give the audience their understanding about the nature of those things. Maybe some of these directors want to tell the story from a very general picture about a very big picture about what has happened and what's the impact to the world. But some of these directors are trying to start with common people, as we can find from those movies coming from United States. They have showed very common soldiers which has been saved by the other armies in the World War II or World War I. I think that is what is most touching the people, because we are also the common people. So from the international angles, I think that they really bring us more different perspective, but also based on the common principles. And when are using these movies or you are watching